Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, Mahabharata 356. As you may remember, Drishtadyumna had seen that Bhima had left his chariot. Drishtadyumna was worried about his friend and the rashness with which he had gone into the heart of the army. He hurried to his help. He spoke to himself, "There's no use in my living if anything happens to Bhima. He must not die. If I return to the camp without Bhima, how can I face the others? I would rather spend all my days in hell than live without Bhima. He's my friend. The powerful Bhima is my guru, and I am his devotee. I must hurry to the place where Bhima is and help him if he is alive. If he's dead, then I will kill the man who's killed him, and then I will die. I will not return to the camp without Bhima." With these thoughts in his mind, Drishtadyumna went into the heart of the enemy army. The path of Bhima could be seen by the bodies of the dead which had been felled just then. Blood had not stopped flowing from the wounds of the dead. Drishtadyumna saw his hero in action. Like a gale uprooting trees, he was playing havoc there. Bhima saw his friend. The two enjoyed themselves wading through the river of blood, which they had caused to flow. Duryodhana saw that Drishtadyumna had joined Bhima. He said, "The awful son of Jupiter has now joined Bhima. They will now destroy everything if we do not do some quick thinking." He sent some of his brothers to oppose the two. In the meantime, Drona and Jupiter had met in single combat. Jupiter was not powerful enough to defy the great Drona. Drona was returning from the combat. Drishtadyumna had just then sent an astra called Pramohana, which had the power of making everyone lose consciousness. Drona saw the brothers of Duryodhana caught in the spell of the astra. He sent the counter astra and woke them up. They began to fight again with Bhima and Drishtadyumna. Abhimanyu was sent with a big army to help Bhima and Drishtadyumna. There were others who accompanied Abhimanyu, and they all entered the enemy army. They formed a new vyuha called Suchimukha, meaning the point of a needle, and advanced to the neighborhood of Bhima. Drishtadyumna turned his attention to Drona. His chariot was made useless by Drona. He had killed his horses. He jumped into the chariot of Abhimanyu and kept on fighting. Bhima came back to his chariot and continued to fight with the brothers of the king. They fought for a long time, but finally they had to retreat. Abhimanyu and Vikarna fought a duel which was wonderful to watch. Each was as strong as the other. No one could decide who was the better fighter. Duryodhana and Bhima met once again. Bhima decided to kill Duryodhana. So intense was his hatred that he would not stop even when help came to Duryodhana. The fight went on for some time. At last, not being able to withstand the fury of Bhima, Duryodhana fainted away. Jayadratha carried him away in his chariot. Krupa helped Jayadratha to take away the king from the field of battle. Bhima fought with Jayadratha. Several men came to the help of both, and the fight became general once again. Evening came on slowly. The sun had set. The armies were withdrawn. Yudhishthira's camp resounded with cheers of everyone. Bhima and Drishtadyumna were the heroes of the day. Everyone was happy to know that the destruction in the Kaurava army was because of these two. The 6 days' war was over. Excepting the first day, the camp of the Pandavas was resounding with the music of conchas and trumpets and drums, every day announcing their joy. As usual, Duryodhana went to the tent of his grandfather and spoke about the grief in his heart. He said, "The Pandavas are happy." Sadhguru Nath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.